1 Brest vs Montpellier HSC prediction, team news, lineups preview. In the return of Ligue 1 following the winter break, Brest welcome Montpellier HSC to the Stade Francis Loubli on Sunday afternoon. The hosts ended 2023 in extraordinary form, rising improbably into the top four, and both sides progressed through the round of 64 in the Coupe de France last week. Match preview. Brest's Ligue 1 form from late November onwards was not bettered by any other side in the division, as they jumped from mid-table to a place in the Champions League positions. 6 games saw Eric Roy's side win 16 points to round off 2023, as only runaway leaders Paris Saint-Germain were able to match that tally. What made the run even more surprising is that it seemed as though Brest's season was fizzling out, as they had gone 5 games without a win. After 6 matches, Brest topped Ligue 1, and even though that winless run saw them fall to 8th, they are fighting for Europe again. They signed off for the break with a 3-point gap on Lille in 5th, with a better goal difference to boot. However, their mettle will be tested in the coming weeks, as the Pirates face PSG, Nice and Marseille in their next 5, so this upcoming clash with Montpellier, and a trip to Clermont must be targeted as games to win. Roy saw his side make a fine start to 2024 though, suggesting they can pick up where they left off, as Brest beat Ligue 2 leaders Angers in the Coupe last weekend, and they will now face 4th-tier Trélissac for a spot in the last 16. While their fine run in the league started with a 3-1 win at Montpellier back in November, Brest actually have an embarrassing recent record against their upcoming opponents at home. The visitors have remarkably won 4-0 and 7-0 on their previous 2 visits to the Stade Francis Loubli, but they need another win here after an underwhelming first half of the season. Michel Zakarian has seen his side win just 4 of their opening 17 Ligue 1 games this season, leaving them down in 12th with 18 points, just 4 above the drop zone, with a gap being created between 9th and 10th. The league has almost been split in 2, so it is unlikely Montpellier will be looking up this season, rather just focusing on distancing themselves from a relegation fight. Like Brest, Montpellier also made a fine start to 2024 though, beating second-tier opposition in the form of Amiens in the Coupe de France last weekend. Team news. Highly rated defender Lilian Brassier was not in the Brest squad for their win over Angers last weekend, as rumors intensify that the 24-year-old is close to joining AC Milan. That could leave Brest weaker at the back, and in addition to that, fellow defender Axel Cambion will be unavailable after a late red card in the cup win. Jordan Amavai is also absent with a calf injury, but Akraf Dari will be available after returning from his own setback and being snubbed by Morocco ahead of the Africa Cup of Nations, while many Ligue 1 clubs will be decimated by AFCON. Brest have just 1 player departing, but it is Kamery Doumbia who had been in superb form, especially in their 4-0 win over Lorient where he scored all 4 goals. Montpellier are not as fortunate, as multiple first-team players are away at AFCON with their national sides. Enzo Chato Cameroon, Isiaga Silla Guinea, Falae Sako, Kiki Kuyate both Mali and Dimitri Bertaud DR Congo will all be absent for the next few weeks, while Moussa Altamari is also on Asian Cup duty with Jordan. On the injury front, Arnaud Nordin and Theo Saint-Luce will be unavailable to Der Zakarian, but Wabi Kotsri returned in the cup win after missing the end of 2023. And has retired from international duty with Tunisia so will not be at AFCON. Brest possible starting lineup. Bizet, Lala, Chardonnay, Lou Cardinal, Laco, Camara, Lise Melu, Martin, Del Castillo, Satriano, Ludwarin. Montpellier HSC possible starting lineup. Lecomte, Amaragic, Julian, Esteve, Hefty, Fayed, Codard, Savanier, Mincarelli, Adams, Yeboah. We say, Brest 2-1 Montpellier HSC. Brest's form to finish 2023 was phenomenal, and they have an excellent opportunity to pick up where they left off with a home clash here against a Montpellier side who have flattered to deceive this season. With many players away at AFCON and the Asian Cup too, Montpellier may have a tricky few weeks ahead, and despite the two incredible results on their last two visits here, that trend may end this weekend. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.